Okay, so you guys contacted mental health?
We talked to one person, yeah?
Yeah, perfect. That's all I need. It doesn't matter. All I need is that. Okay, I have one more question.
Yeah.
I've been waiting around a month now for mental health to show up. So when's that going to happen?
That's got nothing to do with us.
That's got nothing to do with us.
You're the one that...
We have to report when you write a letter and all that.
Reported for?
Just writing the letter and everything else, and they just want to make sure everything's okay. And she said, "Oh, I'll have a look at it." You might not hear from them.
So you guys have had me sitting around waiting for mental health for over a month?
No.
Because I wrote a note?
Yeah.
How the hell does that even make sense, Bill?
Because anytime you write a note and you're not happy with us or anybody else, it has to go through the different channels. It starts with us.
What office was contacted so I can at least contact
the health services.
Yeah, that would be Joanne, right? Joanne usually talks to you all the time?
No.
That's who you usually get?
No.
She's never had anybody.
Oh, okay. I didn't know.
Yeah, I don't know what the hell they're talking about. I just want some answers.
Did you get a letter from B.C.Housing or anything
about
that letter?
No.
Okay.
Because that was when we went to that meeting we had to go to. And we just showed it to her, and she said, "Okay, I'll have a look." That's what I got. So if she doesn't phone you or anything, then I wouldn't worry about it.
Is there anything on the letter that we need to...
Yeah, I caught one of the women in apartment F stealing my stuff.
That's the one.
They didn't want to deal with it and threatened me with mental health.
Okay. That would be something, okay. In that case, then you would call the police yourself. That's what you would do in that case.
But no,
from you,
she got
right?
at Jeff. She said Jeff said a certain thing and everything else, and Jeff told her, "I don't have time right now." That was the day we had to go to the meeting.
Actually, Jeff did a lot of screaming.
Okay.
So she wrote a letter. Joanne got a copy of that letter.
Okay.
Joanne should also have a copy of my note.
Yes.
Right.
Okay.
So, if you want to talk to Joanne, you can phone Joanne.
Or you can phone Suzanne Black.
Or phone Suzanne Black.
Yeah, which is...
I know. Well, we only have certain avenues. We can either go to Joanne or Suzanne. Usually we go to Suzanne and then Suzanne.
Okay, is policy, though, when I catch someone stealing my stuff, that you guys would go ahead and call mental health on me?
No. It was what you had to say in the letter.
Which one?
And then about Jeff.
Right.
Okay.
Yeah.
That.
Which actually wasn't specifically about Jeff. It was about both
he took
of
it
you.
that way. Yeah, and me.
And you. Yeah.
So then
Which
we
is a little
forwarded.
suspicious that Jeff flew off the handle.
Yeah.
If that conversation never took place.
And that's why we forwarded the letter.
Cover your ass.
She might have.
That's why.
Oh yeah, we cover our butts.
Yeah, if somebody
Everybody's
writes
the same.
something about staff, then we need to report it to the property manager, just so that way everybody's on the same page as you would want.
Okay, so I've been sitting around for a month for...
I don't know why.
I don't know why.
Usually they would call you if they were coming out. That's the right thing to do. Or else sometimes they might just show up here and knock on your door. But then they would leave a card or something like that for you to look at to see when you come home. But anything to do with health, mental health, or anything like that,
they usually contact you.
All we really are is just messengers. We
That's
just
all
pass on the stuff and just let you know what we've heard. And if you
Okay,
tell
so
us
can I
something,
ask what's being done about my stolen stuff?
well, that would be, actually, that's something you would talk to Suzanne about. First off, you should have been told to call the police. That's what you should.
No, I got threatened instead.
Okay. You should have been told to call the police because that's theft from you and another person, and you could have dealt with it. That's the way to deal with it. Then you would let us know, and then we do a site report just saying this is what you told us.
Mm-hmm.
Of course,
but it's all on file. All the letters are on file.
Yeah. And
so we've got a record of everything because we gave you the copies back.
Because I asked for them.
Yeah,
and then you told me you had gone ahead and followed through with your little threat.
It wasn't a threat.
It was so.
It's not a threat. It's policy, just like Mark told you.
Well,
he's my supervisor.
Yeah, I don't like to use the word policy, because nothing is really, I hate when people say to me, well, that's our policy, and really it should be, I know what you're saying, I'm just saying that, I don't know why you're waiting around for a month, you shouldn't have been waiting around for a month.
Exactly, so something's hokey here.
So now that we've done this is something we'll talk to Jeff too. If there is a theft in the future, whoever it is,
usually these guys ask me who's in the laundry room, who's whatever. The only one time I've ever caught anyone, and they weren't even interested in hearing it, a apparently I'm making it all up because she doesn't speak English. Well, I have audio tape to prove otherwise.
Okay.
You know?
Okay. Well, you know what I would do? I would phone Suzanne if you have.
I've already written
or you
Suzanne.
can go back
We've been going through this for a month.
It's been a month now.
Yeah.
So if you want to go further with this, you can certainly call the police and make a report today. I know it's kind of after the fact, but it's still a theft, and they'll still take a report. I know for sure. And then what you can do is, when I lived here, the old policy, and I know you're not going to probably want to hear of.
That's okay. That's okay. I just want the truth.
Yeah, the way I used to, when I lived here for 10 years in this building, and what I tell people is that when they come to do laundry, and I know no one wants to do this,
to sit down there.
Now,
it was during the heat wave.
Yeah.
I had already been down there for about 20 minutes. I came up to use the washroom. It was really, no one else. There was not another soul in that laundry room, so I took a chance.
Yeah, and you know what? And it should have been okay, but
I've done mine there. I've done the same thing. I walked out because I'm not standing.
It's tough. I know it's really tough to do that. Even when I was here, I did that. But I know the new laundry room. If everything goes okay, the new laundry will have a camera in it.
When is that going to happen?
Well,
I was told that when I moved here.
First they said that we
were going to get it,
and then the government froze all the money. And now we've heard recently, last week, that they might have some money for us to do the laundry room. So that's the only thing we're pushing here. Tenants come after that.
The next time I catch someone in my laundry, can I have the respect to have it at least looked into and not be threatened?
And we'll do it. Yeah, and if that happens, if you feel that's happening, you call me, okay?
Okay.
If you think that someone's not talking with you, and I don't have my card on me, but I'll give you a sticky pad.
Okay.
And then when I'm back next week,
RCMP North Vancouver.
Yes, I'd like to report a theft.
Oh, of what? From where?
From the underground parking lot of my building.
What was stolen?
2 boxes.
Okay, so the underground, was it broken into, or?
No, they're having us clear out our lockers because they're doing some work on the pipe, and they had us put our stuff in the middle of the underground garage, and I had 2 boxes stolen, and management is telling me they're not liable, and to report it to the police. So I'm not exactly sure if you handle something.
Did anybody else have anything stolen?
I have no idea.
Okay,
I don't know. I'm just reporting.
When did you notice the boxes missing? Was it when you were putting your stuff back into your locker?
No, the stuff has to stay out until tomorrow. They're doing the work tomorrow.
So when did you notice that these boxes were missing?
They were stolen sometime between 4:30 and 5:30.
Okay, so you were down in the underground at 4:30 and saw the boxes, and then you went back down again at 5:30 and they were gone. Is that correct?
Exactly, yes.
Okay. What I'm going to ask you to do is put a notice up in the elevator or in the lobby by the mailboxes, just asking if anybody else is missing property.
Okay.
Okay. And if that's the case, then we can take one big report.
Okay.
All right? But if nobody else is missing property, by all means, give us a call back.
Okay.
Which is why I'm asking you to check and see if anybody else is aware. Maybe somebody saw something.
Okay.
You just never know. It seems kind of weird that just 2 of your boxes would be missing and nothing else.
Yeah, well,
so it might encourage people to have a look at their stuff because, maybe they aren't as conscientious as you going back down an hour later and having another look.
That's why.
Yeah, okay. So can you do that?
Yeah, sure, I can. Thank you very much.
You're very welcome.
And I'll call you guys back tomorrow?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Great, thank you.
You're welcome.
Alrighty, bye-bye.
Bye-bye.